Tony D and Little Joan with the Screenwriter's Rant on the channel. A bank robber movie about two brothers with military training who rob banks, and then things go south. Things always go south in a bank robbery movie. I want to see one where they rob the bank and it's all happy. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 11. Available on Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Book 12 in a few weeks. So anyhow, these guys are bank robbers, and they're pretty good at it. And it's called the channel because it refers to an area, like a channel. The Irish Channel, they call it. I'm not sure what city this takes place in. Somewhere out in the Midwest, I'm guessing. It's usually a good setting for bank robber movies. Anyhow, one brother is the nice brother, the smart brother, and then the bald guy is the psycho brother, and he just kills way too many people, and he's on a bad track. The younger brother is married, and he wants to have a life and get out of the life. Get out of the life. There's always one guy who wants to get out of life. They have sort of a falling out. And it's a little vague after that. I mean, so like the first act, I think there's a bank robbery that goes wrong. I think they lose one of their guys July 14th in theaters and on demand. Let's see who wrote it. Paul Reichelt is story by, written and directed by William Kaufman. William Kaufman, why does that name sound familiar? Kaufman. Oh gosh, sounds very familiar. Anyhow, seems pretty rough of a movie. So the first act, they're robbing banks as per usual, but I think they get exposed, or they've been doing it too long and people kind of know. So things go wrong and one of their guys gets shot. I think they may kill him, or the bald brother may kill him. I don't know. Or he may die. Anyhow, they pay their street tax to the local mob or whatever. Come up a little short. And so they're in trouble with the gangsters, and the younger brother with the hair wants to get out, so they have a falling out. But now the mob is after them and the cops. I think. It's not really clear. See, they're meeting these guys. I think these guys want more money. The younger brother's trying to talk sense, and the older brother just like kills all these dudes. He just whips out his gun and starts firing. Now they're on the run from the cops and the mob. Not a lot of distinctive characters, I'll say, other than the bald brother, other than the two brothers. And the cops are after him, so second act is them running for both. Third act is a final confrontation. I'm gonna guess the older brother eventually sacrifices himself to save the younger brother. That would probably be the way I'd go with it. Something like that. Because the younger brother has something to live for, and the older brother just kind of is crazy and wants to die a warrior's death. You want to die a warrior's death? That's not what I meant. It's not what I said. You misinterpreted. I just like shooting people. It looks fine. It looks like it's very action-y. I don't know, for me, I got kind of a high bar for these movies. So I kind of want to know who the players are. So if I'm picking it apart, I mean, it's the kind of movie I would see. I would probably see this movie. It'd be pretty watchable for me. I don't think I'd go to the movies for it. I don't think it rises to that level. But on a rental, sure. My criticism would be that I don't feel like maybe some of the gangsters are colorful enough. I would have given them a little more screen time here in the trailer if they're an important factor. The cops get it, so maybe the cops are more the factor, but even they seem pretty generic. Um, the brother dynamic is solid, though. I would want a little more personality from some of the characters from this trailer. But beyond that, I mean, there's going to be good action, car chases, bank robberies. It's always fun. Especially since I just finished a screenplay that involves robbing a place. It's kind of interesting. Clayne Crawford, Max Martini, and McCoy Banks. I like that name, Max Martini. Max Martini should be a spy, not a bank robber. Yeah, so I think he could do worse than the channel. Seems gritty enough. Seems like it would be at least on par with a bank robber movie. Okay, so that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. We'll be back with more videos later in the day. Ran a little behind. I was watching James Lindsay and Jordan Peterson have an interview. It was pretty good. Check it out if you get a chance. What's going on? I will be Sunday at the Philly Comic Con. Trying not to sneeze. Okay. So hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the next one.